Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with your host, Hard Truck One. Hello everyone. Ooh, it's a little dark. That's because it's a bit early in the morning. So, anyway, welcome back to the farm. Since last episode, you may have seen that I ended last episode as night was falling on the crops and they hadn't grown. Well, I decided, I'll just hop in the old house and sleep through the night. And well, the crops didn't grow until this morning, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is, but anyway. So as you can see, I started harvesting the crops, and of course, I wanted to harvest most of them with you. So I've only done 2 lines on the other side, the one across the top, and then this one down here before I got full. So we're gonna go ahead and go back down here and get they can get this all done. Oh, we missed a few weeds down here. That's okay. A few weeds ain't gonna harm anything. So yeah, so the only really annoyance about this harvester is the fact that since I can't go up and down, I have to, well, I can go up and down, but I have to go up and down a really weird way. So the way I have to do it, let me turn on the, no, we're gonna turn those off. For some reason the recording doesn't like those. So I hate to say it, but you're gonna have to squint and really look hard. I really don't know how come the brightness on my videos is so dark, so. Anyway, so this is a different type of up and down. So instead of being able to harvest the crops going both directions, I have to quite literally harvest in one direction, and then back up, and then really truthfully back up to the other end of the field. Drop the header, and away we go. So that's right at the moment. This is about the most annoying part about this, is the fact that I can only harvest in one direction. Let's see if I can get this up to about 7 o'clock without crops dying. There we go. Now the sun is up and you guys can see what the heck I'm doing, which is not a whole lot. So as you can see, with that mod, with that mod that I have, makes harvesting crops a little bit easier. Because, well, not harvesting crops easier, but makes getting crops, or getting a lot off of the harvest is easier. So hopefully we're gonna have a full trailer. I think we're definitely gonna have at least one full trailer. Let's hope we can get 2 full trailers, because if we can get, I mean, that's over $1,000 for 1,000 liters. If we can get, you know, we can get at least 1,000. If we can get $1,000 for 1,000 liters, that's actually pretty good, because that'd be at least 14,000. 14,000 is going to be just a little bit over that, because at 1,600 per 1,000 liter. That's going to be quite a bit. So this episode's goal, hopefully, maybe, is to get this field completely harvested and then see if we can go about um, maybe upgrading this harvester. Now, I don't know if we can upgrade, because I thought about maybe in the last episode, I thought about maybe not only upgrading the power unit, but maybe upgrading it twice. Upgrading it to the next bigger of what this needs. And then maybe reselling the head and getting the next bigger head. Along with its power unit. But I don't know if we can do that. We may make enough money to be able to just get a bigger power unit. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to do. But no matter which direction we sugarcoat it, really truthfully, no matter which way we sugarcoat it, we've got to get a bigger power unit. If we're gonna keep this head, we're gonna have to get a power unit that can run this head. Oh, and I keep hitting the wrong buttons. So that's what we're gonna have to do. There's no getting around it. We're gonna have to get a bigger power unit, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that before I just finally shut up. I'm sorry, folks. I get kind of for some reason I get kind of stuck in a loop sometimes, and it's not pretty. Alright, I think I'm gonna go wrong way. Go up this side, and I'm gonna harvest this side now. It's kind of interesting because you'd think a power unit this size would actually be able to run this size of a head, but I guess not, really, if you're thinking about it. Anyway, we'll get this field done, and then we'll see what our options are, and we'll go from there. We'll probably, looks like we gotta go clean up our chickies area really quickly before we do anything else, really. And everything. And hopefully we'll see about maybe buying a new field. Buy our neighbor's field over here. So, this will probably be up after Easter, so I hope everybody's. So I hope, kind of hope everybody's had good Easter and everything. Yep. And I'll tell you just a little bit, at the time of this recording, I mean, we've got quite a bit of snow and stuff on the ground. I don't know what we'll have on the ground by the time this video airs, because this video will probably air about two 2 or 3 weeks after I've recorded it, so yeah. So we'll get the field finished up. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but we'll get it finished up. You know what? Maybe I'll ask in this episode, where do you, the viewers, really think this series should go? Should we aim towards getting all the fields as a goal? Should we aim towards getting a lot of horses for the end of this goal? Should we do a combination of both? You know, I'd love to know what you guys think, what you, the viewers, would think. I'd love to know what you, the viewers, think we should go. You know, should we aim towards getting a whole bunch of animals as our end goal? Should we aim towards getting all of the fields as an end goal? Combination of both? Or just own every field and own all the animals? And what I mean by all the animals is like, so we have one chicken coop here. Should we like sell this chicken coop in favor of a bigger chicken coop? You know, should we purchase, let me just go here. Should we own all of the large pastures and have them as full as we can possibly get them? Should we just go with fields? Should we go with a combination of both, or should we just own it all? That's my question to you all. Where do you think we should go? Because I know my short-term goal, well, I say short-term, but it might be about a year or so. I know my short-term goal is to get a small horse place, a small horse pen, and get at least 1 or 2 horses trained up. Wow, look at that. Get 1 or 2 horses trained up so that way we can sell them, have a little bit of a profit, and maybe continue to do that for a little while, so that way we can have a little bit of income with the horses and stuff. Or yeah, and do that. Now the only reason why I got the chickens is because the chickens are actually going to be just kind of a short-term, really truthfully just a short-term thing. I just got them because, see, as you can see, with very little care and very little things to do, they produce eggs, and they'll produce nothing but eggs. Okay? And then the eggs, in turn, we can sell to, I think, either the restaurant or a couple of other places that takes them. And then, excuse me. And then from there, we can work on doing some other stuff. The eggs, like I said, just egg-wise, they're just It's just really truthfully just a short-term thing. Alright, so let's see how much we get off of this. Nice. We got $26,000 off of that full load of soybeans. Now, we can do that. We're going to definitely have to do that a couple more times, a few more times, if we want to take and get a new field. So I'll probably aim to do that off camera after a while, for a little while, to see if we can get up enough money to buy another field. I mean, I really truthfully need to work on this farm a little bit off camera, so that way we can get more stuff, more stuff on camera. But anyway, so we'll go grab the rest of the stuff out of the combine. We'll dump it. Then we'll go address our chickens' cleanliness. Then we will probably address our combine and what we can do with our combine and everything. And then after that, I'll probably kick off from there, and I'll probably run, like I said, I'll probably try to run the field a couple of times, a few times off camera, at least, and yeah, and then I'll return if there's anything more interesting to see, or if I've completely failed everything. Oh, cool. Wow, that is really not enough to take and make that trek, but I've got to go dump it anyway, so. Actually, you know what? No. I'll dump that off camera. We really don't need that much. It's only like 3 or 4 grand. I mean, if it really truthfully comes down to 3 or 4 grand, then I will do that. But let's get these guys addressed. I really need to smooth this hill right here out so that way I can get up here and stuff. Alright. Oh, don't give me that this action cannot be performed here. Jerk. Alrighty. I don't think this bucket was actually designed for this little guy, but that's okay. Why are you saying that? Oh. How the... What? Okay, I'm confused. Hmm. Alright, well, we'll just mark it over here. It's got 16 liters in it that should actually not be in it, but okay. Whatever. We'll have to lock it. Okay. So, let's look at our page. So let's look at our harvesters. So this is the one we got. So we'll probably get about $76,000 for that if we take it down. So we have the Supernova. So which one? So we have the Master Ferguson Free Flow 25 footer, and it needs the activate needs a 7347S. Okay, so it needs this one right here. That's 202,000. Actually, we might not be able to get that one. Yeah. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get this one. I might have to do one more run. I might have to do a couple more things on harvesting before we can get that. But let's not sell this big boy until I know for sure how much I can get off of it. Let's see. What are we looking at? Okay, so we're looking at 63,000. So yeah, we're looking at probably about 75,000. 75,000, and with our I'm gonna go into here to look to see. Yeah, with our 48,000 right now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to upgrade all the way up to the one that this needs. So we're gonna have to keep this one just for a little bit longer. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep this one just for a little bit longer, and everything. So then with that being said, folks, I know this is going to be a little bit of a short episode, and I keep saying they don't need that sign there, but they keep putting it up anyway, so. I'm going to go ahead and probably do like 3 or 4 days of, I'm going to probably do like 3 or 4 days of redoing this field and everything. So hopefully maybe by next episode we'll have the money to at least update the power unit, so that way we can actually harvest our field properly. So, and I'll get this dumped out and ready for the next one anyway. So, all right, folks. So I'm going to unfortunately call this episode here. It's going to be a little bit of a short episode. It's over 20 minutes, but I call it a short episode because I usually aim for 30 minutes. But so anyway, with that being said, I'm Hard Truck One. This is Farming Simulator 19, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.